Hello everyone, my name is Michael, but I more commonly go by my online alias Sharky. Now, some of you might already know about me as the Classic Tetris Gauntlet host and main commentator, as well as some of you might have heard me for the very first time on CTWC Japan Lite, and I'm here in front of you to announce something very special. As you all know, CTWC 2020 is right around the corner and is coming around this October. And unfortunately, due to the outside circumstances, there was no regional qualifiers that were able to be had this year. However, that is going to change. There might not necessarily be regional qualifiers, but there are going to be qualifiers for CTWC 2020. And I am actually the host of one of them. The qualifier that I host is going to be called Classic Tetris Gauntlet Open. And this qualifier, the winner will get their entry fee to qualify for CTWC 2020 completely paid for by CTWC brand. In addition to that, they will receive an extra $50. What's better is that second, third, and fourth place, so top four, will also get the money that is needed to pay for the entry fee for CTWC. So what is the Classic Tetris Gauntlet Open? Well, allow me to introduce you guys to a couple of rules that have been set. First things first, there are going to be 24 players, not 16 or 8 like there is in traditional qualifiers. These 24 players are going to be, of course, competing for top 4 places so they can get their entry fee to CTWC paid for. The only thing that you are allowed to play on is original hardware, which means the original NES and the original unmodified Tetris card, or a Retron 1 or Retron 1 HD only. There is no EverDrives that are allowed, and emulators cannot participate. There is no entry fee, and a Game Genie isn't required. Face cams isn't required for this tournament, however it is heavily encouraged as the CTWC has that as a requirement. Tournament games will be played only on level 18. So how exactly would you qualify for the Classic Tetris Gauntlet Open? Well, first things first is you will have to be able to stream this to Twitch, and you will have to be able to stream to Stencil. Now, Stencil is what we use for online competitive matches, so that way the restreamer doesn't have to individually set up a scene taking upwards of 10 to 15 minutes in between matches. Now, the qualifying is of one attempt of 90 minutes, so not an hour like how it generally is in CTM and CTWC. And another thing that differs this qualifier from CTM and CTWC is that it's not about the highest score, but in fact the average of your top 3 scores will determine your placement. The lowest level start you can choose is level 9, but of course you can go higher at level 12, 15, 18, or even 19 if you would wish. The timer must be displayed on your stream at all times. No Game Genie codes are allowed except ENEOOGEZ and XNAOOK, which are 2 Game Genie codes that are used to uncap the score past a max out. Now, in the case that you do score a max out, you don't have a Game Genie or a Game Genie code to uncap the score, it will be manually calculated post-qualification attempt, so just continue to play. As I said earlier, the online Tetris competitive stencils must be used for qualifying. After the attempt is finished, the VOD must be highlighted and posted in the qualifying channel in the Classic Tetris Gauntlet Discord following the pinned format. Lastly, equipment must be verified before attempt. Once your equipment is verified, you are free to make your attempt of 90 minutes. Now, there's plenty more information that has more specific dates and rules when it comes to actual competing, but that is basically the gist of the Classic Tetris Gauntlet Open. So if you are interested and you would like to join the Classic Tetris Gauntlet Open, potentially win yourself not only $50, but your entry fees waived by CTWC to participate in CTWC 2020, be sure to join the Discord, which will be pinned in the comments and most likely in the description as well. Anyways, like I said, my name is Michael, more commonly go by Sharky, and I look forward to seeing you participate in the Classic Tetris Gauntlet Open. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments. I will do my very best to answer them all. But as I said, I look forward to seeing you participate in the tournament. For this qualifier only, Classic Tetris Gauntlet is sponsoring 3 spots, not CTWC brand. Anyways, I look forward to seeing you all participate in Classic Tetris Gauntlet Open CTWC Qualifier.